Okay. Hi guys. Today we still have a problem to solve, still on vectors. But this one looks quite different, even though that's the reason we're here, to solve as many problems as possible, so that when my student encounters any form of problem or pattern, they will actually know how to tackle it. Okay. So we have here that an Olympic swimmer jumps into the pool at an angle of 30 degrees to the x-axis with a velocity of 25 meters per second. Question is, find the x and y components of the velocity. This is simple, but like I usually say, students always just get scared when a question is being posed to them. Now, let's start by using a diagram to represent the action by the swimmer. Because the swimmer is diving down, the x-axis will be up, the velocity of the x-axis, velocity of the x-axis, and this is the velocity of the y-axis, and this is the swimmer. This is angle theta, and this is the velocity with which the swimmer jumped 25 meters per second, and jumped and slided forward. Now, resolving this, let's resolve, say, the y-axis. Have your velocity, sorry, the x-axis rather, velocity of the x-axis over velocity of the swimmer jumping equals to cos 30 degrees because of the x-axis cos. Now the velocity of the x-axis is equals to the velocity of the swimmer multiplied by cos 30 degrees. Now we have here the velocity of the x-axis. The velocity of the swimmer is 25 multiplied by, whether you write multiplication sign or not, multiplied by cos 30. We have here the velocity of the x-axis, 25 multiplied by cos 30. If you use a calculator, it will give you 21.65 meter per second. And that is for the x-axis. Now for the y-axis, we have that velocity of the x-axis. Therefore, the velocity of the y-axis over the velocity of the swimmer was to sine 30 degrees. Therefore, the velocity of the y-axis equals to multiply velocity of the swimmer sine 30 degrees. Therefore, have here velocity of the y-axis equals the velocity of the swimmer is 25 meters per second, sine multiplied by sine 30. Therefore, velocity of the y-axis equals to, if you multiply 25 times sine 30, you will have 12.5 meter per second. Therefore, the velocities are 21.65 meter per second on the x-axis, and velocity on the y-axis is 12.5 meter per second. Just as stated, I find the x and y component of velocity. And even state it, velocity of x component 21.65 meter per second, and velocity of the y component is 12.5 meter per second. As simple as that. Thanks for watching, and watch out for more problem solutions. Bye.